Hi guys, I'm a Dimension Jumper. Today we're reviewing Tetris 99, which was released in February of 2019. Now, Tetris 99 is one of those Battle Royale type of games, but instead of being something like Fortnite or PUBG, it revolves around Tetris. And I think, in my opinion, this is like the best Battle Royale type of game, mainly because instead of other Battle Royale games, instead of you being dropped on a massive battlefield type arena thing, you have this board and you basically have to defeat other people online using Tetris pieces. Like as soon as you clear a row, that row will be sent to another player, and they will receive more blocks, those grey blocks. They'll keep on rising and rising until that player is out. And I think that's quite interesting, mainly because of how Tetris is played. Because if you play normal Tetris, it's basically you need to think of where each piece is going to go, and then how you're going to beat a specific level or whatever. And I think Tetris 99 really does that well. And also, I do really like how there's multiple different boards, and a lot of those boards are based on different things. So, for example, there's a board based on Mario, a board based on The Legend of Zelda, Fire Emblem, Xenoblade, Donkey Kong, and various other ones. And I think that's quite cool, because it keeps each, if you choose which board to play on, I think that keeps each match quite fresh and unique. And each board will have their own background and music, and also Tetris block piece looking things. So for example, I think one of them is basically based on some kind of Lego. I think one of the non-video game based boards, I think it's based on Lego or something. I can't exactly remember. I haven't played much of the other non-video game boards, as I've been mainly playing on the game-based boards. And yeah, and there's a bunch of different modes. So there's the online mode, where you basically go against 98 other people. There's the multiplayer mode, and yeah, but the other modes, apart from the online mode, are all locked, and I think you can only get them via the eShop. And I think that's kind of one of the worst things about the game, because you have to pay for the other stuff or using real money. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing or a good thing. It's everyone's having a good time, but I think it would have been better if we had at least another mode to play on with a friend, because, and it would be cool if we could use the in-game kind of currency for Tetris 99, that being the tickets, because you can get tickets from doing different sort of challenges. So for example, you might have a challenge saying be in the top 50 or the top 40, or able to clear out a specific row. And yeah, I think that would be better to unlock another mode, but using those tickets. And you can also use the tickets to unlock some of the other boards and play around on them. And also there have been some events as well, those being the ones with Fire Emblem, Ring Fit, Xenoblade, and those ones I know. Oh, Kirby. It's Kirby as well. Yeah, Kirby. And I think that's quite cool, because these are events that are only around for a limited amount of time. And I think you can get them both via, if you get a specific number of points from each match, and also from tickets. I think, I'm not too sure. But I do like these events, because it helps you see that there are more games and there's more collaborations with games, like with Kirby, Fire Emblem, that sort of stuff. And now it's time for some gameplay. So, one of the cool things about Tetris 99 is that at the beginning of every match you can target different players, and in turn they can also target you. And I think that's quite interesting, because it can basically make you show how skilled it can be. It depends on, like, the way that each match is played. So, for example, if you in each match, you might have, like, some people targeting you, or having a lot of people targeting you. It really depends on each match. And I also like how you can you basically, as I said before, get different types of blocks during each match, and also the match you're playing in. And I think it's really cool, because Tetris 99 is one of those games that is just like makes you really think of how you're going to place each block within each match. And I really think that's an interesting thing of how the game acts on, and I think it's just really cool. And also, I do like how you can change different boards. So, for example, you might be playing on The Legend of Zelda or Fire Emblem, or whatever map you've got. And I think that's really interesting of how each game or each match has can be used. And also, I do like how when you do use a different board, for example, let's say you're playing on the Legend of Zelda one, it will give you the Legend of Zelda theme from the original. And if you're playing Fire Emblem Three Houses board, it'll give you the theme from Fire Emblems. And I think that's really, really interesting, and I think it's really cool of how this game does that. So yeah, that's been it for the gameplay. Now it's time to go back to the review. So my final verdict for this game is that I do enjoy Tetris 99. I always, whenever I have the time, I do play the game, and I really enjoy how each match feels different and unique. It's like, even though it's like, the simple game of Tetris, it just you might not get the same random choice of blocks each time, and I think it's a really cool game. I think that it should be enjoyed more, and I think it's one of those underrated gems of Battle Royale type of games, because I think it feels like undershadowed between Fortnite, PUBG, any other kind of Battle Royale type game that there is out there at the moment. And I feel like Tetris 99 is an underrated gem, and I feel like more people should be playing it and seeing how cool and unique that this kind of game is. So yeah, that's been my review for Tetris 99. I hope you enjoyed that video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.